When you watch a movie and there's like a scene that gets you really intense, like goosebumps up your spine, or there's a really dramatic moment, or you laughing really hard, those are great feelings. And this movie, I was squeezing the chair on my seat. I was like, oh my god! 10 Cloverfield Lane. So this is the sequel slash spin-off slash solo movie to the movie Cloverfield that came out in 2008. That was a found footage kind of movie, whatever. It's directed by J.J. Abrams, I'm pretty sure, I'm not positive, but he produced this one, and so now this one is directed by a new guy. I've never even heard of him. This is his first time directing a movie, and oh my gosh. I'm not gonna lie, like, I haven't seen any reviews because the trailer came out literally a month ago. No one knew this movie was coming out. No one knew anything about it. I saw one trailer, that was it. I saw a couple TV spots before seeing it. I was going into this movie without knowing anything at all. I advise everyone, don't look up anything. Just go see it, because this is a tension, sci-fi, suspense, drama, thriller. I loved this movie. I mean, it was entertaining from 3 actors stuck in a bunker. That can get so boring, but the pacing, the dialogue, the acting, it is a solid, great, and suspenseful movie. So I have to talk about the story some bit. So the movie starts off with Mary Elizabeth Winstead, who is also Scott Pilgrim. She is a girl who's leaving her boyfriend named Bob, whatever, and she gets in a car accident, and John Goodman finds her, takes her to his bunker that he's been building forever, because he is one of those people who gets ready for, like, an apocalypse or something's happening, and something does happen, and so he gets her down to this bunker, chained up with a hurt, broken leg, and he's got this other guy with a broken arm, and so he's like, you guys are safe. Out there's bad and here's safe. Y'all gonna follow my rules. And tension comes between them because you gotta learn about John Goodman. You gotta learn about this other guy. And you know it's just tension filler. Is he telling the truth? Is there something really out there? And it is suspenseful. There are so many positives in the movie. Look at the biggest one out of the way. The acting. Mary Elizabeth Winstead, she did a great job. You really pulled for her. She was so likable, very pretty too. She was a great actress too. She did the part really well. The other guy, James Gallagher Jr., something like that, he was really sarcastic, funny. I really liked his humor. He was really likable. He was really good chemistry between her and Mary Elizabeth. John Goodman stole the show. I stole the show, John Goodman. He stole the show. He is such a hated person in this movie, and then he's likable, and then you're like, I don't know about him, and then you just want to rip his spine out. He pulled this off so good, because he's such a likable guy, and in this movie to see him as this kind of guy, like, he's very picky about things. He does this with his hands. When she goes to the bathroom, he has to stand there and watch her. I mean, he is very picky about certain things, and he's kind of right, because he's one of keeping them safe, but then again, how he treats them, it's like, fuck you, dude. It's like kind of like that. And the tension between these 3 is such, it is there. You're like on the edge of your seat the whole movie because you don't know what's gonna happen. There's a huge twist, turns out this whole movie. There's actually some good humor, and the ending, I can already tell people are gonna be like, that was so bad. In my personal opinion, it ended in a way where I was like, I wish it closed out every storyline, but there's that little tiny story that could have a sequel for, but the ending itself, I liked. I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming at all, and I was like, oh, it was kind of like that, and it ended, and I was like, alright, well, we're probably not going to get a sequel because this movie, it ends in a way where you don't need a sequel, but it could make a sequel just because they want to drain out the money, whatever. Overall, 10 Cloverfield Lane, there's a scene in this movie that just went up my spine with goosebumps. It involves a house. That's all I'm going to say. This movie has got great acting. Great Great camera work. Amazing dialogue. Very intense scene. The tension throughout this whole movie is amazing. The directing, the acting. I was entertained for 3 actors in a bunker, and I have to say this movie gets a complete A+. I know, right? It's my 2nd time getting this grade this year. Man, this is a good movie. I highly tell you to go see this movie. Don't look up anything. Just please trust me. Take your money, give it to this movie. I promise you, I might see this again in IMAX. It was such a good movie, and it was a packed theater too. I could go on about this movie. I could talk about every detail that was so perfect. Good job for this director. I want to see so many more movies from him. He did a great job. I love the tension. Go and see 10 Cloverfield Lane. I'm not going to spoil this movie for you. I hate to tell you anything about this movie, but I had to tell you a little bit just to get you into it. So go see this movie. It is worth your time. It's got great pacing. It is a great film. Go see it. It's original and I loved it. Anyway guys, hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.